Yo, it's your boy coming to you live from Saigon, my second home, the place that birthed me. I'm here with my boy from Northern Ireland.
Back again. Good
Back
to see
again.
You, Jay.
So please watch the video of us in, it's already posted, in Chinatown, Bangkok. We're blazed, and just, if you think I'm incoherent now, you should.
Well, here we are.
Exactly.
Back at it again.
Back at it again. So we're gonna go wander. He's never been to Saigon. We got only a little bit of time left in town, but we're definitely gonna go for a little walk, and we're gonna show him a couple cool things. We're staying in like District 3, and this area has some like cool, interesting little there's some spots that a tourist I think would be into, and we're gonna go pass by and do a couple things. Brush your teeth. So we got the homie in town. He's from Northern Ireland. He's never been to Saigon. Look at that, guys. There's a little neighborhood shrine. But when I lived here, I always liked it. Like, I always thought it was kind of a cool color. Yeah. This is just like right up in the neighborhood here. I remember when they built this, they were just building this. This wasn't even here when we first moved here. Yeah, it just shot up. These are houses, so people live in these, and that'll be their bathroom right there.
I've seen the ducks down here on the way.
Yeah, look, here's the ducks. It's kind of up, I mean, but yeah. Probably not very hygienic. I mean,
These guys are for eating, right?
Oh, no question. No question about that.
Yeah.
So this lady here, we just had dinner here the other night. She makes really high quality soup. You would be very surprised. She has a vegetarian dish, usually. Xin chao. She's very, very good food. So bro, this is lichen tang.
You gotta cross this.
No, we don't.
No?
Oh, we do. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I forgot. It's not too bad.
Okay, let's go.
So
Go together? Yeah.
that was nice. All right, here we go. Yeah,
Nice guy.
we used to really hate living over here because when I used to live over here, this gets thick, bro. Like, it gets fucking packed. And sometimes it's like you're climbing over bikes just to go to the store.
Well, when I first got here, the road seemingly is not enough. Like, guys were even on the sidewalk to, they were using the sidewalk.
Oh yeah, they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's actually not considered rude.
So if there's not enough room on the road, just take the sidewalk.
People just do it. Yeah, absolutely. And this is the most developed part of Saigon. So like D1, D3 is where all the development is. Like once you start going into more local areas, like D10, like you're talking like really high density, like human beehive, or like Govap. Really, once you start going past the canal roads and going out into the peripheral, that's when you're really in Saigon. But District 3 has some pockets that are really Saigon too. And then it's got some places that are like more developed like this. So bro, this is like a really well-known fruit shake spot. So we're gonna go in here and get a couple fruit shakes. I'm gonna take you up on the roof.
This looks like flower stuff, man. I've heard this shit.
Come. Yeah. Xin chào. Xin chào. Ba Nui, you here? Okay. I guess upstairs is closed. Yeah.
Okay.
Mixed fruit
Yes.
and yogurt.
Oh, it's all straight Vietnamese as well.
Yeah.
I've been having to take the pictures and.
You should let me order for you. I know
Yeah.
there's a couple dishes here that are.
Please, yes.
Yeah.
Tell me what's on there.
Jay, how do you say it again?
I get the mixed fruit, so it's like chai kai, kem, and yogurt.
Chai kai, kem, yaourt.
Yaourt.
What about strawberry? Yao yam yaourt.
Yao yam yaourt,
Okay.
right? Vietnamese people, am I getting it? Am I even close?
I hope so.
Yao yam yaourt, chai kai, kem, yaourt. Hi. All right, let's see how this goes. Anyway, can I have hi, chai kai, kem, yaourt?
Trái cây dầm kem vô luôn.
Yogurt.
Yogurt kem luôn.
And kem. And for hi. Yeah, highly.
Yao yam yaourt.
Dâu dầm vô.
Yeah.
See, we close. Almost, right? My Ting Viet, almost? Okay, it's okay. We got most of it right.
No sugar.
Oh yeah. Hum door. Come on.
You do know that one,
Hum door.
Yeah, no sugar.
It's like hum.
Man, see if you don't say it in Thailand, it's serious how much they put in there. It's just straight syrup.
Yeah, here too. They'll really put fucking sugar in, bro. They use the condensed milk on everything. You might think the cafe suada, the Vietnamese coffee, it's very delicious, but it's also diabetes waiting to happen. It's like concentrated sugar.
Get the fresh milk. Cafe Suotoy.
All right, guys. So these ice shavings, Mish, tell them how it works.
Okay, so when the yogurt comes with the fruit, you just pour a little bit of this in there, mix it, and then start eating it.
It's like a way to kind of like prolong your dish, basically.
Yeah.
You can just keep adding ice to it.
And it keeps you cool as well.
And you're hydrating. And like this is one of the most famous places. What I ordered you is not like just a smoothie.
Oh, show them this, Jen.
Yeah.
Excited. I
So
don't know what to expect.
This is the place. Sinta Mot Bon Hai. Mot Cham Bon Moi Hai. Sinta. Fuck with it.
Famous.
So you've never been to like a Sinta?
No, never.
Sinta is like a smoothie spot, and I think I'm saying it more or less correctly. There's various types. Like it could be a lady who has a little cart and she's selling like like the same fruits but like half the selection. Whereas at this place, you might get like exotic fruits in your house.
That's what I've seen. I've seen the sour stuff coming in there. I was like, oh,
Mulberries
I've seen that.
sometimes. Like they'll have like a lot of the rambutan and the what is it, the lychee and
Lychee,
the one
yeah.
that's like similar, the long gain or something like that. But yeah, this place is nice. On a Friday night, it's sold out.
Yeah,
So you
really?
guys
You have to
got
make
the,
a booking, or you just can't get in? You just
No,
have to
they'll
wait?
find you a
Sometimes
spot,
you gotta
but
wait.
sometimes you gotta wait.
You gotta wait, yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys got the mixed fruit. So it's gonna have everything in there plus yogurt and ice cream, right?
Yeah, mixed fruit is everything they got: yogurt, ice cream, no sugar.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
It's
I'm
gonna be
looking forward
good.
to it. I have no idea what to expect. Not
Bam!
Like, it's not very strong, but like, yeah.
Look at that
Wow.
shit. Bam!
And we got mulberries.
Bit of fruit salad here, and you just keep adding the ice to it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
yeah. Ice.
Right on. Thank you guys for taking me here. This is an
So
experience.
good.
Yeah, this is how good does this look?
Oh, I forgot to look at the price.
God. I don't remember. It's negligible. It's like a couple, like maximum $2, $3. I forget. But it's not
yeah,
it's not much. And honestly, I mean, it's not the healthiest thing. This is the ice cream, but this is homemade yogurt.
I want to try it.
You know,
Good, I'm excited to say the least.
Me too.
she goes right for mine. She knows. I got the knowledge.
You're gonna inhale it. That's why.
Well, this is the
So-
best one.
What I did, I just throw
Yeah,
some
like
ice in there,
strawberry.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Take some ice.
I don't like to mix it fully because I like the ice cream,
Yeah, I was gonna try some of that ice cream too.
but
Strawberry.
I definitely put some ice, and then like as it gets shorter, you just add more ice. You know. What do you think?
Exactly the thing I needed after smoking because I had such a dry mouth.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Get the
And it's
spot.
sweet, it's delicious. But yeah, I really like this ice thing as well. It's nice. Makes the yogurt good.
Yo, the Vietnamese cafe thing is on a different level. If you're into coffee or cafe-like environments, what's possible here is crazy.
Delicious. Try
Ho Cham
Thai.
Ba Moi Sao. Hi Cham Nhan. I'm going to teach the homie a little bit about the money, so I might as well teach you too. All right? Nam Cham Nhan, 500,000. When I used to live here, it was like $25 basically. Now the exchange rate is kind of more favorable, so I actually don't know. I think it's like 21 or so. The exchange rate was really good at one point because I was here during COVID, you know? But it's still pretty favorable. Like it's still like a good amount of money. And again, I'm gonna go off kind of like the XC price, not like the exact price that you're gonna get here in Vietnam, because you're not gonna get the XC price. But you can say on XC, this is like $21 to $23.
Okay.
Sometimes 23, you know? So, Hai Cham Nhan, this is 200,000, right? So this is like $8, $8 to $10, kind of depending on how the rate is. I always think of it kind of as 8, you know? It's some people have a hard time making change for this one and for this one. So it's often better to have smaller money. Mot Cham Nhan, this is 100,000. So that's Ho Chi Minh there, right?
Yeah,
So
that's the
that
guy.
$4, $5, give or take on the exchange. Probably more like somewhere in the middle. Again, I'm saying this because it's probably like a fractional. So like you can kind of, you know, like you don't need to know the exact exchange rate in order to work it out kind of what you're spending, right? Namoy Nha. So this is 50,000, right? And I would say this is like $2.50, $3, something like that. Like, yeah, closer to $3. Moi Nha, right? This is like a little bit less than 50 cents, like 40 cents. Like, again, we're talking dollars, you know? Mot Ninh, 1,000. I fucking couldn't, I have no idea.
I don't know what to do with them.
Maybe?
Yeah,
3 cents.
maybe 30 cents, I don't know, a fraction. 3 cents, 3 cents.
That's what confused me at first. Like I was like, what do I do with all these?
Don't worry about this. If you have to give the guy a 2,000 and he doesn't have change, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's not much.
They're not ripping you off.
He's not ripping you off.
Yeah.
It's just that even the local people don't always have change for it.
Sorry, 4
Yeah.
cents.
It's 4 cents.
4 cents.
Yeah.
I was close.
Okay.
So I hope that was helpful.
It was helpful.
So we just ran into one of the young waiters who's been the same waiter since I lived here like 5-6 years ago. Really nice to see the young guy. He's still doing it here. I guess it must be an okay job. Anyways, we are walking up Ly Chinh Tung and we're heading up to kind of the District 3, District 1 border. We're gonna go show him Tan Dinh, probably the church. I don't think I can be dealing with the market, but I'll show him the church, you know? And it's a cool neighborhood too. It's like one of the, it's the best part, in my opinion, the best part of District 1. So where we're taking you to is like the part of District 1 that I like. Like that if I was gonna live in District 1, this is where I would like to live. It's actually right on the border of 1 and 3. Like right now we're in District 3. So you can think of Saigon as the city center is like District 1 and District 3.
Yeah, that's where I came in first, was District 1. And then moved over here today a little bit, well, maybe like 20 minutes from here, so I think it's still District 1 I'm in.
Well, this is D3. You can always tell there's an address system.
Yeah.
And underneath the name, it looks like it says Quan, but it's Quan Mot, District 1. It looks like Quan.
Yeah, I've seen that around.
If you see that, and then the number or a name, that's the name of the district.
Right.
And there's another one that's a ward. And it's, I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. It's like Phung, and that's the name of the ward. So like, for example, in District 1, there'll be Pham Nu Lao ward, you know, or in District 3, you might have like a ward that has a number, you know, instead of a name. So the city is organized kind of by wards and districts. Most of Saigon is newer, you know. The part that's old is the French part, and District 5 is, the Chinatown is very old.
You see that a lot of French style looking buildings. The first place I stayed, like, but they weren't in use, but I could tell it looked more like European. So yeah, I wanted to ask you about that actually, the French colonial past.
Yeah, it was a French colony. You know, most of what is now Saigon, we're gonna cross when we get a chance. Most of what is now like been absorbed into the mega city of Saigon. Before the French came was District 5. District 5 was like the old Chinese trading area. You got it. So if you want to see a really interesting neighborhood that's like kind of, I think it's older than the French area, go to District 5. Chinatown, Cholon. All right, so it's pretty easy to cross the road in this part of Saigon because there's actually lights and shit, and some of the roads are one ways, so it makes it a little bit easier. If you don't know how to cross a road in Saigon, what you want to do is move really slowly and just make eye contact with people. You know, make sure they see you, you see them. You know, try to make eye contact. Don't move quickly, even if you're scared. Just can go slow, and they'll go around you. And like, people hardly ever get hit. I mean, I guess like I lived here for years. I think I only got hit by a motorbike once, and that was it wasn't driving. It was like in some sort of parking situation where some guy like wasn't not thinking about what he was doing. But you see more accidents like with the actual like moving in and out of traffic. Like, I mean, there's some people who can do it, But there was a young South African kid the last time we were here, and he got himself killed on the bridge to District 2. And it shut down the whole Salo Hanoi for a while because the traffic got backed up because they had to take his body out of there. But he drove on the wrong side like the Vietnamese do.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I can do this too. Yeah.
He went right into a truck, I think. I think it was something like a truck, yeah. So this is still District 3 over here, by the way. This building, you see this thing?
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking at it from the other side of the road.
This crazy building, this wasn't even here when I moved here.
Are this a hotel or long stay?
It's a hotel. But it wasn't even there, bro. Yeah, check out the temple. Like, that's a little neighborhood. These are like private temples usually. I'm pretty sure this one's private. Sometimes they'll have ones where like you know, they belong to like the people in the community. Yeah. You see how he locks the gate? Other temples are just open. Like you can walk in, anyone can walk in. You know, but some of them are like community temples where like all these businesses will put money in and they'll put a temple in. And then you just, unless you're like an owner or a part of it, I don't think you can go to it, you know? It's like meant for them to do their ceremonies. Here's something interesting. So on this side, right? These are all tailors. And some of them are like pretty big. Like this tailor shop here. Yeah. They're all tailors, one after the next. And that guy's a barber. See, look, vegetarian food. I don't know, you guys will be able to see it across the street. Probably not. But it looks like it says Che. Your instincts are gonna be to say Che, but that's not what it is. It's like Jai, Gum Jai. And basically it's vegetarian food.
Have you been there?
Not to this place. So if you ever want and some of them are shit, they're fake meat, some of them are not great, but some of them are very high quality. You know, so it depends, you know, like.
Yeah, the stuff you've been posting recently, your reels, like, it's all been looking great.
I like this area a lot because District 3 is kind of like something between the city center where it's like developed, but it's still very local. It's not like living in District 2 in Tao Tien or in like the touristy parts of District 1. You still get to meet local people, but it's more orderly. Like the people who live around here, they have dough.
Yeah, I can see it in places.
I mean, yeah, this is not a poor area. Even the places that look like shacks, the property itself, the value of the house is nothing. The land is what is fucking worth money, you know?
So these locals, like they could just sell their plot?
Yes, but if they sell and they leave Saigon, there's not many other places in Vietnam where you can make money. It's very hard to make money in a lot of people's hometowns.
Unless it's a really long-time thing.
Or if they're...
Enough to keep them, but even then, you know.
Or if their families are very established where they come from. Aw, little kitty. Aw, that's cute. Anyway, so that is sugar cane. Some good shit right there. Yeah, I definitely, I miss this, man. I miss this neighborhood. I lived in this neighborhood for like a few years. Check it out, guys. Look how beautiful this is. I mean, come on, tell them Saigon is, it's... For a suit?
I know in Bangkok, it's not that expensive.
Cheaper than Bangkok for sure.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to shop around because there's gonna be places that are gonna be kind of expensive, but it's all Vietnamese people. It's not like Indians out here doing it.
It's dependent on your choice and obviously the skill of the tailor, you know.
And I got nothing against Indian people, but you know, like when you're doing business with like people from India or Nepal, you got to be a little more careful. Whereas with the Vietnamese, you still got to be careful. But I don't know, like most of the time, you can get really good things and you can rely on the service. I mean, I'm speaking most of my experiences in Saigon, you know? Like you do got to be careful, like any city, you know? But the people, I think a lot of them do the right thing here, you know? Like the hospitality's good. Some people will laugh at you, but they'll still kind of like look after you a bit, you know? Like some people will outright charge you too much also. But I mean, that happens everywhere, you know? Like this is like a normal part of life. All right, so this is around when I start to put my mask on, guys, because I'm gonna try to not breathe this. Look at this. It's getting around that time of day. I think it's like 5 o'clock. All right. Look at this.
Bread shop.
Fancy. The whole thing with the masks over here, guys, my suggestion, and you can do what you want, is you don't need to wear it all the time. When the traffic's flowing and you get a little breeze, I don't think it's so bad. But when you get into a place where the traffic's kind of just sitting there and you're sitting there and you're smelling the exhausts and shit, like look at, like, imagine you're like halfway down that line before that light changes. Now you're breathing all that emissions in. Luckily today, the air of the city isn't too bad. But the bikes, man, you don't get your car or your bike inspected. You know, that doesn't exist here. All right, guys, so this is the pharmacy street.
There's pharmacies all along the street.
You can find any medication here, literally anything on this road. It's just one pharmacy after the next. Yeah, look, this is what I was talking about in the last clip. It starts to like bottleneck, and then you're like sucking on the exhaust pipes of that bus, that fucking mini bus right there. You know, it's not as bad as Hanoi. You don't get the industrial pollution as much down here. You get some, but it's really more of emissions from motorbikes that are bad for you.
Can you grab some alcohol?
Yeah, do you need some? Yeah, sure. All right, so Misha's gonna get some alcohol for the bomb.
Of course.
What do you think of this so far?
The intersection there is insane. I don't know how it works, but
This is quite orderly because you see how this has a light?
Yeah.
Most of Saigon, when you get outside of the center, it doesn't have lights. It has some, you know, but not like this. This is like really like orderly.
Yeah, it's definitely more scooters than Bangkok, that's for sure.
So look, this side of the street is District 1.
Yeah.
This side of the street is District 3.
Basically on the border, that's what Misha was saying.
Exactly.
That's cool.
I don't know, I'm gonna try to show you guys too. For example, that's kind of like what that looks like. So the address system here actually works okay. Like, okay, this is interesting. So look, this is Boncham Hai Moi Mot Bis. I don't know if I said bis right, but bis means that it's like an A or B. It might be actually back here. That's probably, this address is probably in this alleyway. Yeah. I think that's probably what it is. I'm explaining the system. Remember BIS?
Guess how much this costs?
How much?
This is alcohol. 50,000.
No, 5,000.
No, 50.
Oh, 5,000 each. Oh, wow.
50,000 for that.
She got 10.
Wow, that's gonna last a while.
Show them this.
What's that? That's like a little bit over $1.
Yeah.
That's great.
We're gonna have a very clean
It's
bomb.
$1.70 right now, but the rate's always cheaper.
It's so nice that you get the small bottles too, man, because
Yeah.
every time I get it, I get this big fucking thing like of ISO.
Too heavy.
Yeah.
It's too heavy.
Look at this. Humanity. Humanity is coming. I compare Saigon to like a beehive. Like it's a, you know, it's
Yeah, it feels like one
it's quite an intense
different
place.
level.
This neighborhood is really interesting because this is the border of District 1 and District 3. So let's take in the scenery. Okay, over here. You see that thing that says Rauma right there? Right, Rauma. That's a vegetable juice.
I see it, man.
It's really green, but it is a f***ing lot of sugar. So basically whatever was good about it is not.
Another pharmacy.
Another ginormous pharmacy. There's so many on Hai Bai Chung. This street is just pharmacy central. There's also a really cool park that we can go have a quick stroll. And I'm gonna be a man of my word. I told a guy I was gonna come back and get a matcha from him, and I'm probably gonna do it. But look at that building, how beautiful is that? You know, that's the thing I like a little bit more about the Vietnamese and the Khmer, is there's more, you know, that kind of French flair is still here, you know? These are coffee wholesalers. So Hai Cham Nhan is like around $8 a kilo.
Are they roasted here too, or are they selling the beans?
They're a wholesaler.
Yeah, they
So-
sell the beans and they'll grind it for you.
This one is Mot Cham Tam Moi and Mot Cham Bon Moi. So you got mocha I don't know Kuli, I don't know BMT, but she'll let you smell it. Like, look, they got a lot of like mocha, hai cham, hai moi. Where's the good Look, here's the good the hazelnut.
Oh, that's good, man. I love
Nam
it.
cham nam moi mot ki. So do you want coffee, or you want to smell some coffee, or?
Oh, I could smell some coffee.
Yeah, can he?
I have nowhere to use it up, you know.
This one, the weasel, sao cham nam moi.
Bro, that smells amazing.
Yeah, so that's their hazelnut. I think I used to buy it from them years ago.
Yeah.
And this actually has no caffeine.
Oh, it's a decaf.
It's the one the weasel eats. And
Oh, really?
so in Australia, they sell this for $20 a cup.
Okay, maybe before I leave, I have to bring some of that back as a little gift.
But you got to do some research, because sometimes it says weasel and it's not.
It's not right.
So, but it can be. Wow, that's beautiful. Mish got some good photos. Anyways, come on, Tambiet. So, oh yeah, look, bro. Also, cha. So cha's tea. This is actually pretty expensive. It's like for a kilo, you're talking about almost like $30.
I like jasmine tea, but I think if you make it too strong, it could be a bit much.
I like the oolong.
Oolong, yeah.
I like oolong, and I like white tea, cha tang. So you see, my Vietnamese is not perfect. Like, I'm not like like my man Phuc Map, he speaks Vietnamese very well. But I learned all my Vietnamese living on the street. So it's funny, when Vietnamese people meet me, a lot of times they say I have like a Saigonese accent. They say most foreigners learn Hanoi, and it's like, because I never learned it in school. You know, I learned it
Another
just
pharmacy guy.
on the street. Another pharmacy. This is a bookstore.
Bookstore.
Yeah, so this is like a big bookstore. But it's not books like what you would expect in the West, because most of those are censored. So like you can't get a lot of those type of books. Hey, xin chào anh. Bác quay home?
Đúng rồi.
Yeah, đừng trôi quay. So I understood 90% of that. He understood me. He said, well done.
Oh, he told you well done?
Yeah, he said, well done. I said, how are you? And he said, well done. Sometimes it's hard in Vietnam, because not only is it difficult to pronounce the words correctly, because there's tones, but also there's regional accents. And a lot of people are not used to a foreigner with a New York accent trying to say Vietnamese words, even if I say the word correctly.
Yeah, it's weird for them.
And then on top of that, sometimes people don't even want to listen because they see a foreigner and they just get scared. They're like, I'm gonna have to speak English, even though I'm speaking Vietnamese, you know? So it's difficult to learn, but it's not impossible to get the basics, you know? Like you see that little interaction, like he understood me. And like I couldn't command a business meeting. Oh, like this is a bakery. But you know, I can do what I need to do in the market and in negotiating and buying things, you know?
Yeah, if you were living here, you would need it.
Oh,
I even noticed how difficult it was when I got away from the souks, you know, in Bangkok. No menus in English, anything I had to use translate everywhere I went. So if I was to live somewhere like this long term, yeah, you would need to go at least semi-immersion, you know.
I think I might go back in the fucking mask, bro.
It's heavy, yeah.
Let's post on this corner and shoot some fucking B-roll, because guys, look at this. Look at this shit. So that's the Tan Dinh market right there. They bring tourists there, you know?
Okay.
It's okay. It's not the worst tourist
It
market.
looks like the one in Budapest, I'm not gonna lie.
All right, guys, so I'm gonna show you a pretty cool little landmark over here. I'm kind of rocking the mask again because the emissions gets nasty on this road. It's a cool road though. Check it out. This is the Tan Dinh market. So they take tourists here, but it is a real market. It's just, you know, you're gonna have a hard time getting an honest price. But if you speak some Vietnamese, it'd be no problem. I'd be getting sore throats, guys. You know?
Fabric.
Oh, fabric. I thought you said traffic.
No.
Yeah, oh, she's right. Look. So this street has like crazy pharmacies,
Yeah, right?
pharmacies, dress stores. These are the ao yais. So these are like the traditional clothes that the women wear. It's just like regular textile maybe. Here's a guy who's just slinging belts and whatnot. You got some hot cow. Hot cow is like dumplings, and they'll give you those leaves there. You can get like tom, hot cow tom. It's like shrimp. And look, Tandon Market. All out there is like belts, watches.
Yeah.
Like a lot of tourists go there. There's a lot of restaurants. On the whole side of that market is all street food.
Right.
I ate a fucking frog's legs at a kanji over there.
Yeah.
I had pain the next day.
Oh, that's sure.
So look, more textiles, more ao yais. How beautiful are those?
Yeah, the fabric.
I mean, really nice, really, really nice. So this is like probably gonna be either a primary school or preschool. Looks like a preschool. Yeah. This is very common in Vietnam, but this is a nicer one. This place has dough, because this is District 3, and I think that's District 1 right there. Yeah, Wan Mot. And see, is this Wan Ba? I'm not sure. Wan Ba. See, Q3. Yeah, District 3. So this is a very fancy school, obviously. Look at the building. You know?
The children's uniforms all look very, you know, like expensive.
They definitely got some dough.
Yeah.
So the traffic broke up a little bit. That's why I took off the mask. It's a little bit better over here. The intersections can get a little bit rough. But like the thing about this part of District 1 is that it's pretty busy around 5 o'clock, but then after 5 o'clock it's quiet. Because most people don't live over here. They just come over here for work or for shopping, or, you know, like places like District 10, Tan Binh, that's where you see a lot of people living. Sometimes they don't stop and the person has to jump off.
Just keeps rolling slowly.
Yeah, they do. All right, we have arrived at our destination. Yes, sir. This is a big pink church.
So bizarre.
Tan Dinh Church. It's like I hate wearing the mask because I'm pouring sweat, but then I'm also really not liking this. Look at this.
So bad.
It's like, again, this is why we lived here for 5 years, man. Personally, I love Saigon, but unless I really needed to work, I wouldn't want to live here again. You know?
Yeah,
It's too many, there's too many people. It's worse sometimes. Imagine this, but raining. The air's better, but, you know, but it's dangerous too. Like you do see accidents, you see people get hit by trucks and not super often, but it happens, you know, because you don't have much protection on the back of a bike, you know. But yeah, look at that. All right, guys, so the Pink Church is not open now because I think they're about to have like mass, and usually the church is only open during certain times. I've been in here a bunch of times. My homeboy hasn't been in here. So for, you know, in the back, there's a whole stone statue section of Jesus getting his feet, like getting f***ed up, you know, like, but it's like very graphic. Like, and it's carved out of, I think it was like either a stone, maybe, I forget, but it's impressive. It's in the back of this.
Yeah, I gotta get back when there's no service. That's the reason they don't let us in, right? There's an actual church service.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real service. That's why they don't want us going in. But it's very nice. The churches tend to be a little bit more strict in Vietnam. The temples tend to be a little bit more cool, you know? Just take your shoes off and, you know, be not too loud, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so this is like one of Vietnam's own coffee brands called Kong. Kong Cafe is like it's a Vietnam thing. Right. They're all communist themed.
It looks cool. Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture.
Yeah, so if you go inside there, it's like a communist themed cafe. Like basically the Viet Cong, you know?
I'll take a picture of that. I'll keep that on my list.
They're everywhere. Now they're f***ing like Starbucks out here. You know?
That one looks like it's in a nice building now.
Sure. Yeah, well, this is District 1 on this side. But yeah, I've been to the Pink Church a lot. It's nice, but it's, you know, it is the one, it's like the one spot where a lot of tourists come to in this area. And the market over there, it's a cool looking market, like the one.
Mainly, right?
No, local people use it, but they bring tour groups in there. So they try to overcharge the out of you. And they're not real cool about it, you know? Yeah. Like sometimes, like even when I speak Vietnamese, they'll say some stupid price to me.
Yeah.
But if you go to other markets, it's not like that at all. People are really like pretty honest. It's just these touristy areas, and this is not really a touristy area, but like I said, they do bring tour groups through here because of the pink church and because of the market.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, it can have an effect, but all the stalls out on the outside are honest. The prices are listed right there. So if you want to eat street food, you can eat street food on the side of the market.
Definitely, it looks good down that way. I'll come back to this district. Also to check out inside the church.
It's very cool. And look guys, they're starting to, you're gonna see it's starting to become dusk. So the street we're gonna come up to is gonna look even more cool because it's gonna be very lit up. So this is the market I was kind of talking about. Like you can get some stuff in here. There's like textiles, like some home appliances. They of course have fruit and produce. So I always think of this as the pharmacy street. There's like pharmacy, 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 and then there's a lot of textiles. And if you go further down that way, there's like a whole group of bra stores. Like
bra stores,
yeah, just bras, you know? Check it out guys, traffic.
Yeah, I'll need to go down there. Need to keep these bad boys held in, you know?
Oh, I know. But it's all in patches, you know? It'll be like the same business for like 2 streets. And then it'll flip back, you know? Like here, like look, Aoi, fabrics. You know what I mean? Like, and each one's a different business. Okay, it looks like French fries. Looks like some French fries. Yo, let me get some water. I'm getting crazy dry mouth. But then the mask is killing me, so I'm like, gotta stay hydrated, kids. All right, guys, so it's been a while since I've been in the dust and heat of Saigon. It's like Bangkok with no metro, right? We're back at the peaceful vegetarian restaurant that I frequent in this temple because it's really good and really, really, really affordable for, well, it's not cheap. It's cheap for what you get.
Yeah,
right?
good portion.
Very nice, very peaceful. So I'm gonna pass it to the homie and we're gonna ask him what he thought of Saigon and the walk. Before I do that, subscribe to Reborn Abroad on YouTube. Make sure to brush your teeth, eat your vegetables, stay in school, and exercise regularly. Subscribe. If you're thinking about moving to Southeast Asia, get at me on the Facebook fan page. What did you think of Saigon, man?
The walk was crazy, way more than Bangkok. So, like as you said, the scooter seems to be king here. And yeah, it's just super muggy, super hot. And yeah, crossing the road here is not like Bangkok. Like, yeah, you had to literally teach me how to cross the road. So I learned something new. I thought I knew how to cross the road, but no. So just.
Did you see what I meant about like the dust and stuff? Like
yeah.
Why after a while I'll sometimes wear the mask. Like the thing is now that this one I have is good, but it's falling apart.
Yeah, I understand. If you live out here or you're spending any amount of time next to this traffic, yeah, I'm sure it's gonna mash up your throat.
Bro, you be coming home and your face is like dirty,
yeah.
like black.
Wow. You
know, from the soot of it, you know, because you're sweating obviously and it's dirty. Yeah. But that's why most people drive. Because when you drive, you're on the bike and you get the breeze, and you know that's why you see people wearing the heavy clothes because it's more to protect them from the sun. You know, but foreigners, and especially me, I like walking. Like I don't follow the crowd. You know.
Yeah.
But I like walking. So, what did you think of the city, man? What do you think of the pace of life? Has the food been good?
Well, pace of life, it's like a lot more than, as I say, I've just came from Bangkok. I met you back in January, and now after a couple of months in Thailand, yeah. I'm here, and here comes our stuff. Wow.
Yep, the little dishes are coming out. So what do you think of the food game so far?
This is actually my first meal. It's going to be my first meal. I had like a quick bite last night when I got here, but I was so tired after Bangkok I had to sleep it off. So this is my first day, first meal.
It's about $2-3 a dish here.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward. I don't really know what the portions are going to be like because I know in Thailand you pay your price, you get your little plate, and it's roughly the same size each time. So
no, you can get fed depending where you go.
Yeah.
Or if you go there a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes they'll be a little cooler because they see that you come in a lot.
They'll fill you up.
Especially smaller family businesses, like so. This one's in a very big temple, so as you can see, it's It's a temple that people come to like full moon, first of the month. They come eat vegetarian food.
Yep.
Or like probably other festivals that I'm just not aware of, you know?
It seems to be we got these in the last place. Is this a thing? Like restaurants print their name on
Yeah, and
towels?
then if you open it, it costs like 3,000
2,000.
or 2,000.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I heard
So-
you say something about that earlier. I
You
didn't
can
know
use
what you
them.
meant.
It's like a baby wipe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
it's clean your hands, clean your face.
Yeah.
And 3,000 is like nothing. That's like the money you can't really do anything with.
It's 2 cents.
2 cents, 3
Yeah.
cents, something
Right.
like this. So
2 cents.
today was cool.
Today was awesome, man. Thank you so much for showing me around.
Oh, bro, thank you for coming. So I was gonna say, last time I saw him, we were in Bangkok and it was Chinatown on Chinese New Year, and we were like, fucking.
Yeah, that was wild too. And that was my first walk down. Well, no, I had been down it once, but at that time of day, and yeah, as well as like being blazed on that big spliff. So
Bro, I was so John blazed today too, man. To be honest with you.
yeah, it always makes it a bit more interesting.
I like the vegetarian food when I'm crazy blazed. It's like clean eating,
Yeah,
you know. But I'm a weird dude. I'm more into doing like jujitsu and eating healthy and like consuming like cannabis for, you know.
That's part of a healthy lifestyle, you know.
I think so. I don't like
It
beer.
can be. It can be.
I don't drink. You know.
Yeah.
What do you think so far of like the differences you're seeing between like is Bangkok a lot easier for a first timer?
Oh, dude, like I got so comfortable in Thailand, like pretty quick actually. I probably could have left sooner, but yeah. Anyone who goes to Thailand comes here.
So I got the tomato sauce dahu. Yeah. That
Oh, that's
this is
spring rolls.
fresh, the fresh spring rolls.
Dude, this
And
looks
I think I got
amazing.
these also. These are
you got
also
two?
here. Yeah. There.
Yeah.
All right. So big space for his food too.
Yeah.
So this is the spring rolls, the fried ones. These are the fresh ones, the summer rolls. This is tofu. That's the dahu. They say it the same in Thai almost. It's almost the same.
Yeah.
Like dahu. And then I got a rice. But you're welcome to try anything that we got, man.
Maybe,
Like,
yeah.
you
I'll
know,
try.
dig in.
This look interesting.
And I'm curious to see what your dish is.
I just didn't really know what to order because you know I could get a few more things as well. I just didn't know what to expect, like size wise.
Okay, and that's our spinach.
Right.
So that's
Oh, nice.
saltoi.
Yeah, that looks amazing, guys. I'll move this over for you a little bit.
Doi
in
is
here.
garlic.
Yeah.
So that's garlic, spinach.
Oh, right.
And yeah,
Tomato
this is a
tofu.
pretty decent
Silken
meal.
tofu.
Yeah, hell
And
yeah.
I'm gonna bust it out again. I have to show you guys when this food comes, but thank you for watching, subscribe and share, and stay in school.
Brush your face and wash your teeth, son.
Hey, what's up? I'm D from Canada. Hook up with the New York Nomad if you want a smooth ride into Vietnam or any Southeast Asian countries.
Hey, my name is Aaron. Get in contact with the New York Nomads. If you want to get into Vietnam, hit them up. They'll get you in securely and professionally.
Yo, this is Uncle Hollywood. I'm telling you right now, the New York Nomad got me a job. He's legit. Hit him up, check him out.
New York Nomad set me up in Vietnam.
Yo, my man got me a job. Come to Vietnam.
Hey, what's up, guys? You thinking about coming to Vietnam? You're not sure where to start. You've heard a lot of things online. You don't know what's true. You don't know what's not. We offer a consulting service where we help you get on your feet in Vietnam. We give you advice on negotiating contracts with employers. We help you with real estate agents, visa agents that are reliable and that you can trust. And we help you get started in this amazing country and get on your feet. We help you get into different opportunities that might be more difficult for you if you were just landing in the country on your own. And we help you avoid a lot of the pitfalls and problems that you could have as a newcomer here. We provide you with reliable job recruiters, visa agents, real estate agents, and advice. If you guys are thinking about coming to Vietnam, hit us up for a consultation. We'll help you get started, help you get on your feet, and hopefully you'll love Vietnam as much as we do.